Welcome back to the Gamers Hall. I'm Chris.
I'm Adam.
And today we're going to do some unboxings. So Adam, you want to start off?
Yeah, we're going to start off with this one here. What we got? That, the adult blue Dracolitch.
I'm not going to lie, it's way bigger than I thought it was going to be on the picture.
Yeah, and from past experiences, it looks like they have increased the size of their miniatures. Because I remember when they WizKids first started dropping some of these Dungeons and Dragons models. They were not like size-wise big, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Gargantuan didn't feel gargantuan.
This adult blue Dracolich is bigger than the Bahamut and the Tiamat that they came out with years ago.
Yeah, which is sad because I remember those models and being like, oh man, those are awesome, but they don't feel like gods. And now this thing is definitely big. So
you couldn't have said something to me while I was walking over there? It's like, yeah, you're obviously in the wrong area, Chris.
You can grab any knife will work.
Yeah. That was backdrop material.
So I know a lot of people are kind of freaking out right now. You're not supposed to take it out of the box. Where's the fun in that? You can't play with it. It's in the box. Oh, that's neat.
That's really cool, actually.
It's actually all just one piece.
No having to put anything extras on. No twist ties.
Oh, man. You having to deal with a stupid stand that just gets in the way.
Yep.
Wow.
Also, already pre-painted.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So,
especially for those people that have painted lots of models, knowing that you don't have to do any painting, or if you wanted to, you could do some touch-up. Add a little extra definition to it. Throw some dry brush on it, but really, looks good as is.
Yeah, I mean, I could see like an expert artist going in and painting it and adding some extra details, but right out the box, this is amazing.
I definitely say that's on a scale of 1 to 10 for those that paint models. I'd say that's pretty near a 7.
Yeah, and it's
definitely above average.
And this is a huge base.
Yeah.
So scale, they've definitely upped their game on the scale size. I actually feel like this would be a huge creature up against a party.
Yeah. And I like the what they've done is that they didn't make it like a full skeletal Dracolich. They've actually left meat on there, scales and such, so that adds a little more depth to it. It also says that this thing hasn't been a Dracolich probably for a very, very long time. It's fairly fresh.
No, you can tell on like some of the parts, like here on the inside. I'll do better videos and pictures on this thing later, but you can tell on the inside here where like there's some mold starting to grow on it, like the discoloration there, like the slight greens.
Yeah, but there's in some of the books.
Even look at the bones here. Some of them are cracked, and some of them are a little dirty and withered, and like you can see a fair bout of cracks and damages going through them. So I don't know. Like it's up for good debate there.
Well, considering some of the pictures that they have in the books, a lot of the Dracoliches are just skeletals, creatures. Just hardly anything else other than maybe on the wings to show that they have wings. Even some of them don't. But this is cool. I like it. I like it better this way.
Yeah, because you actually tell like this is a blue Dracolich. Because if it was mostly skeleton, then you actually have to go off the structures, like jaw structures, where the horns are, what type of horns they are, and sometimes they can be a little more difficult. This way, I mean, it's like, oh, that's a blue Dracolich.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
Lightning here, that's pretty cool. Spreads out a little bit. much better than the old models. They've gotten way better making them.
Definitely a lot more detail. There's so much more detail in these than previous ones.
And action pose.
Yes,
It really feels like if you drop this on the table, your players know what's going to happen. So
yeah, and like I said, this is an adult blue dragon or blue Dracolich, which the Tiamat and Bahamut was about 3/4 the size of this one.
the Bahamut the team, it seems felt smaller because they try to get so much of the heads and everything. But with the Bahamut, it was bigger structure. But yeah, it didn't feel this big for sure.
Yeah,